Hello, Brittany. It's nice to see you again. How are you doing? You got the giggles?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. So, how are you doing? Great. What's going on in your life?
I actually found a job.
That is so good. That is genuinely so good because I knew that it might have been like some trouble looking back, trying to find a job, and I know you worked hard to find a job, so it's good to know that you actually found one. So, are you liking the new job?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's alright. It's just right now it's slow,
Mm-hmm.
so it's not really that busy, but I'm still getting hours.
That's
but
good.
it's just, it's so boring 'cause it's so slow.
Oh, yeah, I
So,
can
yeah.
imagine. Yeah.
It's a good job. So I just started last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was last week.
Okay.
It was.
So, how's your family life?
I mean, it's been alright, I guess, but it's just like since I've been getting hours and I haven't been really at home lately,
Okay.
so I'm not really like stressing about that anymore because I'm never there now.
Okay.
So, I mean, I guess they're good. I mean,
Could you say a little bit better, maybe? Now that you're going to work, maybe it's
Yeah.
not stressing you out as much because you're not seeing it.
yeah, because now I'm getting like it's a distraction for me because I'm going to work now. I don't have to like worry about anything. I'm just focused on the job and then customers and all. So it's
Okay.
yeah.
So, is there anything else that might be bothering you, or everything that we talked about before that we kind of touched on that has changed by now? A little recap.
Well, last time we talked about how my parents were,
Mm-hmm.
and well,
Like your home life. So, is that better, or
I
you
mean,
just?
it's like they're still together and all, but I feel like my mom still has like trust issues with my dad because she literally went to T-Mobile and got the the call records of my dad, and he called that same lady for like a bunch of times.
Okay.
And so my mom got the records, and she told him and all, and he lied. And he also did. My mom was like, "Can I see your phone?" And he deleted the messages and the phone calls, and he said, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Okay, so yeah.
And yeah, so my mom's still having like trust issues with him. I would too, still, like, because of what's going on, what happened too. But I mean, it looks like they're getting along, but I know they're still like
having some trouble.
Yeah.
But it's nothing major. There's nothing too major has happened since that incident. It has just been kind of a cooling down.
Yeah, it's still like calm. It's more calm now than like before.
Okay, well that's a little bit better because I know that was creating a lot of stress for you and a lot of pressure maybe going into your life. So that's good knowing that things are slowly starting to look up. Not quite better yet, but they are getting better. So on the topic of getting better, what are some things that you see in your life that you might want to like change, or you might want to like get back to, or anything like that?
So I was like, before I found the job, I was struggling to pay my bills, but I always went to work with my mom. But I knew that like it didn't bother her, but she had it because she started taking Amy, my sister-in-law, and she had to keep telling her that she couldn't go to work with her because I was going.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I felt like it was. I guess we took turns because there's some days I didn't go with my mom, and I guess she took Amy. But I still made a couple money right there, for my bills I need to pay. But then I mean, I was stressing about that, but now since I found the job,
that's good.
Now I feel like now I'll be able to obviously pay for my bills because now I have a job. So now it's like less stress on me, and
that's good.
I mean, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. So would you say that now that you have your new job, do you have enough money to pay your bills, or are you working on paying your bills, or what's your situation financially?
I'm actually I have enough to pay. I'll probably have enough for me this time because before I didn't have enough to like buy myself some stuff. Like I need like bras and all that stuff, and I didn't have enough, or anything. So now that I got a job, now I have enough for the bills and for, like, you know, the rest for me. Or just save it up because I want to go to a trip. So.
Oh, okay. A little vacation, a little self-care. That's good.
Well, yeah, with Michael.
Michael? Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saving on. But yeah, it's been good now. I
Yeah.
have a bill to pay next week, so but I'm not really stressing about it because now, you know,
Okay.
I have a job.
Yeah. So would you say that the job that you're in right now, are you using some of the skills that you might have for yourself, or are you saying like what's some positive aspects about yourself that you see in yourself right now? Because things are slowly starting to get better. So sometimes when things are slowly starting to get better, you can kind of see the good within yourself. So are you seeing any skills, any characteristics that you like about yourself? So one characteristic that I could be able to say about you is perseverance, because even though you went through a little bit of trouble when you came in and started talking to me, especially around your parents, you persevered and kept on going.
Mm-hmm.
So would you say any other skills you would like to build on that you like about yourself, characteristics? I know listing things about yourself that are good, sometimes it can be very hard. But the thing about it is it can be very helpful to achieving a goal that you might be having in mind.
No, I don't know.
Really?
I don't know. No, I mean, I guess I could say, like, I mean, I love communicating, I guess.
Communication?
So,
okay.
But it all depends on the person, though.
Okay.
So, like, when I started, I wasn't really communicating because of what was going on, and obviously, you know, how, like, you don't really want to talk because of what's going on in your life, you know?
Yeah.
But, now that all this, has, like, started calming down, it's, like, now I'm starting to talk more.
Okay.
And, like, being, like, I guess, open-minded, I'd say. But, I mean, I guess, yeah, communication skills, maybe. I mean, I love to talk. I do. Because I always talk about one thing, and then all of a sudden I start with another thing. And that's how I am, because then I forget things. So I had to spit it out all at once. But, yeah, I actually love to talk. And now it's, like, it's actually been better. Because when I work, it's like, oh my God, I talk with the customers so much. And it's like, oh yeah, this and that happened, and then this and that, and then I feel like I get annoying, but I feel happy though, because now it's like I don't have a lot on top of me.
Okay.
But so far I've been talking a lot now lately.
Yeah, so what it hears from what you're telling me is actually kind of coordinating to what you mentioned before in our last session.
Mm-hmm.
So in your last session, you talked a lot about avoidance, talked a lot about getting angry, not being able to show that frustration sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm seeing now is that now that you have your new job, you're having more social interaction. You're having to talk to more people. And the good thing that you identified about yourself having communication skills is that you're slowly learning how to express what you're thinking. Even though it's not expressing your emotions because you're talking to a client, because you're selling stuff, you're technically expressing what you're thinking and how you want to word things. So in the long run, that helps a lot, and I'm glad that you're building up on the communication skills.
Mm-hmm.
So talking about building up on skills, do you have anything like you want to work for? Anything you want to like persevere for? Any goals that you might have? Maybe it's maybe being like financially stable, or maybe it's continuing to be more open, continuing to be persevering to fix those communication skills. Maybe try to fix on how you avoid certain topics.
I mean, the most thing right now I'm focusing on is to be like financially stable, because I'm more worried about my bills, because I know my mom would help me, but like I said, I don't want her to like help me and then later on she's going to use it against me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then I want my parents to see that I'm responsible.
Okay.
You know? So now that I have my job, now they don't have to really worry about like what I have to pay, or if I can't afford it, or if I cannot, or you know? But That's pretty much what I'm focusing on right now.
Just being financially stable?
Yeah, for now, but then later on, like, well, who knows how that's going to go, so.
Okay. So you said you want to work on just like you would say, like getting your bag, getting your money.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. And your new job has actually opened a door for that, a new opportunity for that, which is really good.
Yeah.
So do you see yourself getting more money at the job you're currently at? Like, you said you have a good amount of hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel like in the future you're going to be able to reach those goals of like paying your bills on time, or do you think you might struggle a little bit?
Well, I know around this time, since the holidays are coming up, I know I'm going to be getting them hours. And I know that because I've been through it. I've worked in the kiosk before, and I know it. Mm-hmm. But I know that maybe later, whenever it's like, when the holidays are over, you know how everything just like shuts down, like it's slow, but I know he's still going to give me hours, but it's not going to be the same, yeah, because then that's whenever I'm going to start struggling. So then I'm probably either going to have to go to school, like think about go to school, but at the same time, I kind of don't want to go next semester. I do, but it's just like, I need to get a car badly. Okay. So that's what I'm focusing on as well. Mm-hmm. So I just really hope, like, my dad understands. My mom doesn't mind. She's like, you're still young, you still have time, you know? But my dad is just the one that's always like pressuring me about go to school, go to school, go to school. See, it's good to go to school because then you wouldn't be struggling about getting a job, and you know. But so I was thinking on going back fall semester, like starting again, so I can do like my financial aid right, and then like have it for 2 semesters. But that's the only thing I'm like a little worried about. I'm not worried about it right now. But I know later on I'm going to have to find either another job or he's actually going to give me hours. Because he's actually been there for quite a while. So I think I'll still get hours no matter what. Because basically it's only us 3 working. My friend, me, and the boss. Mm-hmm. So it's either or. I don't know. Okay. I'm not really focused on that right now.
Okay, so basically what I'm hearing, if I heard you correctly, is that you're afraid of struggling. Mm-hmm. And just to kind of rephrase that again, your struggles might involve maybe not being able to pay stuff in time, maybe like your job slowing down. Mm-hmm. By the time it's like after holidays. It's maybe not achieving the goals that might somebody else want for you, which is your dad going to school. Mm-hmm. Struggling could also mean like your car, like being able to get a car or not. So those seem like genuine struggles, so that's good. That's good that you have identified what you want to avoid, right? Mm-hmm. So now that you have a job, it's a good opportunity to like kind of help on that. So I think maybe what we should focus on is how to use what you're like the money that you might be getting at your job, and how to use those in an effective way, and maybe start to look at a way to get a car, maybe, because a car might be really beneficial to like getting another job if you need to after the holidays, getting to A to B to C whenever you want to, which it might seem that your father kind of has you limited on a set of goals, but with a car maybe you could you have more liberty to reach for what you like, which is good, because